It's hard to tell, but there's a little bear in there. Here goes. Is he hot?
Warm. It smells like menthol.
Menthol? Like menthol cigarettes? It's mail time! Do you like your gift?
Yeah, I love it.
What's on the agenda for tonight for you, Sarah?
I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Is that your meal of champs?
Yep, peanut butter and cereal.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Chicken, olives, diced tomatoes, Italian seasoning, garlic, cauliflower in there. So Sarah's working tonight, and it reminds me of about 3 years ago. She had work nights, and I would go to this 24-hour coffee shop. I'm gonna go to that same coffee house that I went to work tonight. I plan on making some videos.
So I hate asking people to watch my stuff when I go to the bathroom because I don't know what I expect them to do if someone were to actually steal it. So I packed up all my stuff just to use the bathroom, and now I probably lost my seat.
And it's time for sleep. So I've been back at school for a couple of days, and I'm finishing up the final vlog, which is the last few days before school started. And I kind of wanted to reflect on the 4 things that I learned while vlogging my Christmas break. The first of which is that it's really satisfying to create something from start to finish. Kind of take something that's barely an idea, you kind of have a shot in mind, edit it in a way that you think is going to be kind of interesting and engaging. Think about different ways to make that happen and how to fit the music. It was so energizing to get through that whole process and finish it, and you're excited about it. That was the biggest thing. That was the reason I did it, was because just doing it over and over again, and you finish one project and you're looking towards the next. And I've made movies before, but never this type. I've never vlogged like this before, and I never have made this many movies in such a short time. I made about 10 movies over the course of my break. It's extremely satisfying to create something from start to finish and just be able to share it with anybody. So that's the first thing. The second thing I learned is that it's really difficult to be present when you're vlogging. Go figure. Sometimes when I was vlogging, I was wondering, the fact that I was filming something, be it myself or other people, how is that changing the situation than what it would have been otherwise? An awareness of the camera changes things. How much of what I'm capturing would have happened had I not been filming? And a few ways that I tried to remedy that was I tried to be as inconspicuous as possible, and I think my family was kind of getting used to me doing it. And I found myself, if I was filming something or asking them questions, I would really try to make an attempt to keep eye contact and not hold the camera in front of me, but I would usually kind of hold it down to the side. I tried to also see it with my own eyes. There were times that it was a nice, intimate family setting, and I thought, oh, this would be great to show this nice, intimate family setting, but to pull out a camera and film it would kind of just kill what it was, and it would no longer have been that, and even if it had, I would not have been really present in there. The third thing that I learned was that I couldn't let the worry of creating a uninteresting or unoriginal movie keep me from creating something. And one of the things was I'm really inspired by Casey Neistat. He was the first vlogger that I saw that I had the thought, like, vlogging doesn't have to be boring, and his were so cinematic and creative. I want to make something like this, and so the first few that I shot were definitely, you could see that influence. Being new to vlogging and kind of not really developing those skills yet on my own, I was using some of the tools that I saw other people use that made me interested in their work to tell my story. And so I kind of walked away with the idea that you just need to create things. I just needed to create things. I needed to share who inspired me and then make it my own to tell my own story. The last thing that I learned about my 2 weeks of vlogging was that your measure of success has to be if you enjoy the work. When I would be editing it and then when I'd actually watch it through, there'd be several parts that I'm like, this part's kind of boring and I kind of want to fast forward it. And whenever that happened, I thought, okay, I can either try to figure out a way to make this interesting, or I'm just gonna get rid of it, because if it's not interesting to me, and I don't feel like sitting through it, then what's the point? So I ended the 2 weeks having like 10 movies that I want to watch over again and that I want to share with my friends and with my family, and I made the movies that I wanted to watch. That was my measure of success. Those are the 4 things that I learned about vlogging. Thanks to anyone who watched any of the videos that I had put out over those 2 weeks. I want to continue to keep making videos somewhat regularly, even though they may not be vlogs. Thank you so much for watching.